Yeah, definitely.
What are some of the things he told you? What have you taken from him?
Just keep focused. Keep a good circle around me, a good group of people, and just keep working.
Joel Embiid tweeted a picture of the two of you together after your workout yesterday. What was his message to you, and would you feel comfortable going to the Sixers team? I know you like to run the point forward with a bunch of other big men.
Definitely. Me and Joel have known each other since high school, so we've had that bond for a while. But we were just talking about everything going on and enjoying the time. But I think we definitely play well together.
Have the Sixers told you, or your agent, if they plan to take you number one tomorrow?
I haven't spoken to anybody about that, but maybe you've heard something else.
We've heard.
There's a bunch of great people there, great owners, great players, young team, and of course great coach Brett Brown. So it's on the upwards.
How far away do you think they are from making the playoffs?
I have no idea. I haven't even played an NBA game.
Do you feel like looking at the Sixers, it's hard to get a gauge on how you can picture yourself being there because you really don't know the makeup of the team or even the players who've been injured, how they're going to look on the court because they haven't been there yet?
Not really. No, I think once we start playing, we'll come together. I had a good feeling when I was working out there. Good vibes, so I'm looking forward to it.
Can you get a feel just from the workouts with the guys you work with how it will be when you take the floor in November?
Everyone's looking pretty healthy, so who knows.
Why are you so sure you're ready for this moment?
What's that?
Why are you so sure you are ready for this moment?
Because I've put in a lot of hours, a lot of years just to get here, so I know I'm ready.
And how big an influence has your family been in just keeping it grounded in such a permissible time?
They've been huge. They helped me, through every situation that I've had. They've been through every step of the way. It's been a long process, but they're always supporting me, always got my back.
Frank Dante had a Australian flag inside his jacket
Yeah.
this draft.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna keep it simple, classy, but you'll see. It'll look good.
When you met with the Sixers yesterday, what was Brett Brown's message to you? What were some of the things he told you?
We were just honestly talking about the past, and my dad's playing, so nothing too serious.
Yeah. What do you remember growing up about Brett? Stories? Anything your dad would tell you?
Not too many stories. No, not too many. Probably just talking to him at the Australian national team practice when I was about 15. I spoke to him a little bit. He said, "Just make sure you're able to score the ball. One day you might be in the NBA." So yeah, who knows?
What do you remember about when you played Buddy Hield? What you saw from him and what kind of player do you think he'll be?
Yeah, I know we were about to win until he started shooting. So he can shoot the ball really well. He's a competitor. So I love that about him. He can really play.
How do you get better as a shooter? How do you become a better shooter?
You practice.
It's as simple as that. I mean, there's nobody.
You practice.
You don't have any guru or anything like that.
Practice.
Are you nervous right now or anything? Or
Nervous?
Are you
No.
Nervous? Anxious?
No.
You got no feeling whatsoever.
This is my job now, so I'm not really nervous. Excited, anxious a little bit.
Ben, you had a chance to talk to Joel Embiid yesterday. What was that conversation like?
We were just talking about not too much, nothing serious. Just talking about Montverde because he obviously went there a little for a while.
How old were you when you knew that you wanted to be in the NBA?
I think I was 4 or 5. I wrote on a piece of paper that I wanted to play in the NBA.
You still have that paper?
Still got it.
So when tomorrow comes, what is that going to be like? Because like you said, you moved to America to hone your skills and stuff like that. What is that going to be like
I think
tomorrow?
a big relief. I finally gotten to this point, but now it's you're a small fish in a big pond. Back at it again. You're not playing against rookies. You're playing against LeBron, Paul George, guys like that. So you go back to the bottom.
Would you be father's been your key influence on your life? What advice would you give you about taking this next step playing
He doesn't talk about it too much, but it's more just keep your head and keep focused. Don't worry about all the attention and what's going on around you.
Would you be surprised if you're not the number 1 pick?
Would I be surprised? Yes.
So you haven't even thought about the possibility of going to the Lakers?
No, I've just been waiting for it tomorrow.
And what about the talk that there was? I know plenty of talk since you declared has been out there, and maybe 10% of it's true. Was there ever a thought that you were going to try to avoid going to Philadelphia and try to get yourself in the Lakers?
Who said that?
Any number of people. I wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, it didn't come from me. That never came from me.
Was there any thought about that?
No.
How did it feel to wear a Sixers jersey yesterday?
Felt good. Finally I have an actual jersey on that I haven't. Last time I played was 3 months ago, so having that on just felt good.
Did it feel like home when you were with the Sixers yesterday? Do you feel like that is home for you?
It felt pretty good.
Ben, life's going to change in such a huge way for you tomorrow, in more than just the game, but financially, the pressure on you, the attention. Are you ready?
Definitely. Yeah, I've signed with Nike, so I got that out of the way. I'm comfortable with them, but I don't think it really changes me that much.
Ready for that global glare on you, though?
Definitely. No, I've been working hard just to get here, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Ben, your dad grew up in the Bronx. Did he tell you anything about playing on the playground that influenced him that may have trickled down to you?
Definitely, yeah. He's a rough player. He's the type of player, bump people, take him out. So, our game's a little different, but I think I got some of that in me.
Sixers.
Oh, no.
Sixers fans look at this team right now and kind of wondering where everyone fits, Embiid and Saric and different guys. And then you come into the mix, assuming you come into the mix. Do you wonder at all kind of how this is all going to work out, assuming you're taken by the Sixers, how it's going to work out with all of these forwards and centers?
Not really, because I'm a point forward. I'm completely different to most of those guys. We got Jalil and Joel, the bigger guys. I know I can really play any position.
Were you bothered, Ben, by some of the criticism of people saying you didn't win enough in college or your jump shot not good enough? There seem to be a lot of people looking for the negative instead of the positive. Is that it?
That's always going to happen when you're one of the best guys. They try and bring you down, but honestly, it was a rough season. We had guys that were hurt, that were out, but it just wasn't, the perfect season that we wanted.
Did you speak to Deli at all after the win?
A little bit, yeah.
Any fashion advice for him?
Fashion?
Any fashion advice? What did
I like Deli. He keeps it simple. He's down to earth. I like that about him.
You've had a couple of Philly cheesesteaks. What are your impressions so far?
I had one.
Did you like it?
I had one on. It was pretty good. No, I liked it. Wasn't too bad.
You talked about your game is different. Where did you get that game?
I think just over time, playing in Australia and then coming to the States to play, I think that really just developed my game a little bit more and changed it from passing to dribbling, but also be able to take contacts in the post.
But I saw you with a Magic Johnson jersey. Was he your favorite player growing up or something like that?
Not favorite player, but he's one of those guys that I look up to just because he was 6'9" and could play the point guard.
Who's your favorite player?
Favorite player, LeBron.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. I've been working on everything, not just shooting, everything.
You said you gained 20 pounds. How much
around 243.
So you were 228 pounds?
Yeah.
Having that relationship with your father and who has a relationship obviously with Brett, do you feel even more comfortable with that situation with Brett, knowing that my dad played for the guy? This makes me feel even more at home when you have a situation like that.
Of course, I feel a little bit more comfortable just because I've known him for a long time and I trust him. But wherever I go, I'll like to build a relationship with that coach.
What makes Brett Brown a good coach?
He knows the game. He's played, he's coached internationally, so he understands the American side and the European style of play.
And in terms of the Olympics, I know you're not playing in this year's Olympics, but are you committed to Tokyo in 2020?
What year is it?
In 2020.
No, now it's 2016.
2016?
That's 4 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
And is there any possibility that are you definitely looking at Australia, or could you possibly play for the U.S.?
No, I would never play for the U.S. I'm Australian.
Ben, have you envisioned what it's going to be like just to hear your name called? Have you envisioned just what it's going to be like to hear your name called tomorrow night?
Surreal. I won't really know the feeling until it happens, but I'm looking forward to it.
The last player the Sixers took first overall really changed the course of the franchise. Are you ready for those type of expectations, fair or not, from these fans?
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for, honestly. I'm willing to work hard and put in the time, so hopefully I can do big things.
Has anyone explained to you the type of fans that are in Philly?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I've heard it a lot.
What have they told you?
They love their sports. Big sports fans.
How has LeBron prepared you for this moment?
I think just being around him and knowing how to carry myself, I think I've learned a lot just from being around him.
Have you had a chance to meet Allen Iverson or talk to Allen Iverson?
No, not yet.
Is yesterday the only workout you did?
Yes.
What kind of went into your strategy in the last couple months? How did you decide what to do?
That's all my managing side, agents. So all that was on him.
Did you want to work out for the Sixers or anyone else?
That was all on whatever was best for me, whatever my agents decided.